It was a dark and stormy night. The rain was falling heavily, as if the sky were crying for something terrible to come. The wind howled, whistling through the empty halls of the old mansion. Mary was alone in the house. Her parents had gone out for a business dinner and she stayed home to study for her final exams. But the storm began to get worse and worse, and she began to feel growing fear. Suddenly, she heard a noise coming from upstairs. She got up and went to see what it was, but when she got to the top of the stairs, she didn't see anything. She shook her head, thinking it was just the sounds of the storm. But then, she heard it again. This time, she knew it wasn't just the sounds of the storm. She tensed and started walking slowly towards her parents' room. She wanted to pick up the phone to call the police, but when she got to her room, the line was dead. Then, she heard a strange sound coming from the closet. She hesitated, but ended up opening the door. That's when she saw it. A pale humanoid figure was inside, looking at her with empty eyes. She screamed and ran into the hall, but the figure followed, running after her. Mary stumbled and fell, giving the figure just enough time to catch up. He grabbed her and she saw that her eyes were glowing a deep red. The next thing Mary knew, she was trapped in a dark, dank basement. She could hear the sound of rats running along the walls and a constant dripping of water. She screamed for help, but no one came. Time passed and Mary disappeared. Her parents returned home and the police investigated her disappearance, but found nothing. The old mansion remained empty and abandoned, a place haunted by the spirit of a girl who was taken away by the pale figure. They say that on stormy nights, you can hear her screams echoing through the empty halls. And if you're brave enough to investigate, you might find the pale figure still there, waiting for its next victim. Remember, how shadows can move and the dark can hide many scary secrets. Never underestimate the power of fear and imagination. Sometimes terror can be closer than you think. Beware of what lurks in the shadows, as it might be something you'll never forget. Good luck.